Israel's chief diplomat accused Hamas of crimes against humanity of the highest level possible, pointing to Israeli women and girls that were allegedly raped, murdered and mutilated by Hamas.
Hamas is not speaking on behalf of the Muslim world, and we are asking you to condemn the sexual violence crimes these barbarians committed in the name of the Muslim religion. I'm demanding from the Security Council of the United Nations to put as much pressure as possible on the Hamas organization to release immediately and unconditionally all kidnapped hostages. Today, at this moment, as we speak, they are being abused, attacked, and in great danger. United Nations, please try your utmost to stop this living hell on earth.
A recent report by the Special Representative of the Secretary-General on Sexual Violence in Armed Conflict found reasonable grounds to believe that conflict-related sexual violence, including rape and gang rape, occurred in several locations during the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel, including against hostages. It also pointed to a pattern of undressing and restraining victims, which, although circumstantial, may be indicative of some forms of sexual violence. The report further noted concerns raised by Palestinian stakeholders in the West Bank about cruel, inhuman and degrading treatment of Palestinians in Israeli detention, including the increased use of various forms of sexual violence, including invasive bodily searches, threats of rape and prolonged forced nudity.
Mr. President,
Palestine's envoy told the council that nothing could justify violence targeting civilians.
we once again reiterate, nothing can justify violence targeting civilians. Nothing can justify violence targeting civilians, regardless of their religion, ethnic cleansing, nationality, sexual orientation. Nothing can justify that. Any civilian, including sexual violence, one of the most abhorrent forms of violence.
But he was quick to point out that it was Palestinian women in Gaza who were suffering the brunt of Israel's response to the Hamas attack.
We are meeting as the UN is hosting the Commission on the Status of Women, and Palestinian women and girls are being killed and maimed, are being made homeless and disabled, are being starved and humiliated, are being detained and traumatized. 9,000 Palestinian women have been killed by Israel in Gaza over the past 5 months alone. Every hour, 2 Palestinian mothers are killed. More than 13,000 Palestinian children have been killed, and tens of thousands have been orphaned. 1 million women and girls have been displaced, and all continue to live in inhumane conditions.
Mansour argued that the only way to allow Palestinian and Israeli families to reunite with their loved ones was an immediate ceasefire now. Shervin Bryce, SABC News, New York.